My name is Marilyn. Was Greenwood. It's Delbrugge now. I was born of one of 13 children up in the hills down in South Bel Air called Pinch Run. Anybody ever hear that? Yeah. All right. My father was a hard-working coal miner, and my mother was the best stay-at-home mom anyone could ever hope for. With 13 children, she was a hard-working mother.
And my name is Chuck Wardell Delbrugge. I was born and raised in Martins Ferry, Ohio. The first of 4 children. My dad was a postal employee, and my mom was also a stay-at-home mom who was the best mom anyone could ever ask for.
Del told me I wasn't allowed to say this, but my name is really Marilyn Monroe. So I had to say it. He can't do anything to me now. We met on the dance floor when Del was a senior and I was a junior at St. John's Central High School in Bel Air, Ohio. We had never seen each other before. Even though we went to the same school, Del says he fell in love with me at first sight. Here we are.
Here we are. We dated throughout my senior year of high school and Marilyn's junior and senior year. That was 62 years ago. We married the following February, a year after she graduated, and our oldest daughter, Lisa, was born 16 months later, and then came a second daughter 2 years after Lisa. Her name was Rhonda Sue.
On the last of October 1960, Rhonda Sue was taken to the hospital, and she spent her second birthday there. During that stay, she was diagnosed with bone cancer and died 4 months later. She was a very bright little lady. She could recite her prayers. She could say the Star-Spangled Banner, and she was 18 months old. She would sit at the kitchen table. You ever heard of Necco wafers? She would say to her daddy, "The body of Christ." And it still blows our mind. And I don't know if anybody ever knows her 2-year-old children. She was 2 years old. She received her first Holy Communion, and she was baptized shortly after her diagnosis. Her death brought us very close to God. Rhonda Sue became our guardian angel. Our family grew to include a son, Scott, a daughter, Dana, and a daughter, Tara. And we were a happy young Christian family, just happy to be a family.
At the time, I had only had a year and a half of college, but I was trained in retail by 2 unbelievable Jewish merchants. At just 25 years old, I was hired by the Hub in Wheeling, which was a junior department store, to be the assistant of the owner and general merchandise manager, and I found myself off and running. 3 years later, Stone & Thomas hired me, and they sent us to Parkersburg. My 3 years there were so productive that they came and brought me back to Wheeling 3 years after I got there. But not before a wonderful thing happened. I went to a Cursillo, which is a 3-day encounter or short course in Christianity. In just 3 days, a group of ordinary lay people, laymen, and a little Irish priest from Brooklyn, New York, had turned me upside down and inside out, and it transformed me into a person who's beginning to understand God's call. I can still hear those words of that song. Here I am, Lord. Is it I, Lord? I have come to do your will. I will go, Lord. If you lead me, I will keep your people in my heart.
He's a crybaby. I told him he wasn't allowed to talk if he was going to cry. I went to Cursillo just a few months later since our conversion. We got involved with a program called TECH, Teens Encounter Christ. I know a lot of people have heard about that. We became Eucharistic ministers and then volunteers at Wheeling Hospital. I am in the funeral choir and the funeral luncheon committee here at St. Vincent's. We are deeply involved in Wheeling Central Catholic High School, in charge of the money-making projects for some 40 years. We are looking for anything we can do to serve him more fully. We have had our ups and downs. We raised 4 wonderful children. We have 6 beautiful granddaughters, and 6 handsome grandsons. However, we lost a 26-year-old grandson due to an overdose of heroin. Sad, sad, sad. We miss him so much. He would be having his birthday, his 27th birthday, Monday, tomorrow, Monday the 15th. We've had some health issues. Dell's had some health issues, but we've always worked through them.
Fast forward to 3 years ago, after being a competitive athlete, Dr. Rick Terry was looking for the cause of my shortness of breath, and he sent me to Cleveland Clinic for their review. The diagnosis was that I had a rare heart disease called amyloidosis. It is uncurable, and eventually it will kill me. It attacks the heart and the lungs and hardens the walls of those organs. This really changed our lives. Today we live a new life that is based on faith, hope, and love. I have undergone numerous medical procedures at Cleveland Clinic, and they keep me alive so that we can continue doing the Lord's work.
Life is not easy these days. He can get quite irritable and lash out at me when he gets frustrated. We have altered our lifestyle. We have had our strong faith life for many years, but we are now focused on our lives as we see the elements of faith, hope, and love. Our faith has been very strong for many years. We still miss our Rhonda Sue. But the love she showed us through 2.5 years, we will never forget. We had so many good memories. And Rhonda Sue has gone through all of our family because our grandchildren really didn't know her. Our children didn't know her. But our oldest grandson came up with a saying, "Aunt Rhonda Sue, I'm counting on you when we want something." And everybody says it. And it's amazing how good it makes you feel when you hear, "Aunt Rhonda Sue, I'm counting on you." We all have hopes of some sort. We have many. We hope that the death of our 26-year-old grandson, from the overdose of heroin would not go in vain. We hope that our very close family would heal. We hope that our son would someday come back to church. We hoped for healthy great-grandkids. We hoped that Dell would live to see our granddaughters, Megan and Jordan's wedding in May. We hoped that the Lord would allow Dell to see the Hilton Head Island one more time. We hoped that our involvement in his work will continue despite his poor health. We hope that we see it through the thousands of dollars in medical expenses Dell has incurred. Dell has had a special hope that he will tell you about.
So how are these hopes turning out? Josh's death has brought our son back to the church and reconciled with his one daughter and the only grandchild that he has. It has made the closeness of our family better than ever. We have 11 living grandchildren that are both beautiful and healthy and handsome. And we still, I wanted to say something about family here. When Pope Francis was here in the country, he stressed the idea of family. He called it familia, okay? Familia, and that is family. And that means a group, the same family, who are together like this. And that's what our family is. They're together like this. We have 11 living grandchildren that are both beautiful and handsome and healthy. We are still hoping that to see our granddaughter Megan get married in May. We have reservation at Hilton Head for March, and we are still volunteering with Community Wheeling Hospital. My shortness of breath will continue. I continue to serve as the chairman of the Wheeling Traffic Commission, and we serve the boosters to the tune of some $45,000 a year in funds. My special hope was this. Our grandson is married to a girl whose family has no particular religion. Rena is just beautiful inside and out. When she comes through the door, the moment that she comes through the door, she makes an appearance, and everybody says, "Wow, there's Rena." My hidden hope was, Rena attends Mass with Justin, her husband, and the kids every Sunday. My hidden hope has been that someday she might come and become a Catholic. And recently she sat down with me all alone privately. "Pap," she said, "I want you to know that I have been attending RCIA classes every Monday and will be baptized and receive my first communion on Easter Sunday. I wanted you to be among the first to know." Now, how is that for having a hope come true?
We continue to hope in the Lord that He sees us through whatever might be coming our way, and that has made us an understanding of love more complete. For Christmas, our Delbrugge family brought us.
She's going to get this thing.
Family rules.
You go.
If you can see it, family rules. Dream big, love your family, laugh together, have fun, share. Listen to each other, say please and thank you. Try new things. Help each other. Always tell the truth. Be kind. Forgive and forget. Do your best. Give lots of love, hugs, and kisses. And respect each other. That was given to us at Christmas time. That was given to us at Christmas time by our children. And it really did something to us, because we were the teachers, but they were the learners. And this is what they feel we gave to them, and they wanted everybody else to do it too. We love each other more every day. We love the life we live despite the problems we face. We try to spread that love to everyone we are in contact with every day. Every night when I tuck Del into bed, and this reminds me of your tonight.